Offensive Operation was a strategic offensive operation of the Red Army against German troops during the Great Patriotic War. It was conducted from March 16 to April 15, 1945, by the Soviet 2nd and 3rd Ukrainian fronts in the western part of Hungary and eastern Austria. The task of preparing and conducting an offensive operation to capture Vienna was assigned to the commanders of the 2nd and 3rd Ukrainian fronts on February 17, 1945, in the directive of the Supreme High Command Headquarters No. 11027. About a month was allocated for the preparation of the offensive. March 15 was set as the date for the operation to begin. Soon, the Soviet command became aware that the Wehrmacht was preparing a major counteroffensive in the Balaton Lake area. In connection with this, the troops of the 3rd Ukrainian Front were ordered, while continuing to prepare for the offensive, to temporarily switch to defense and to exhaust the enemy's tank formations on the pre-prepared defensive lines. Then it was necessary to go on the offensive in the Vienna direction. Subsequent events confirmed the correctness of the adopted decision. The German offensive, which unfolded in the first half of March near Lake Balaton, was repelled by Soviet troops during the Balaton defensive operation. The objective set by the higher German command was not achieved, but on the main front, the German troops managed to penetrate the Soviet defense to a depth of up to 30 kilometers. The line of the front that resulted from the battle allowed the Soviet command to encircle the German tank group that had penetrated, and the serious losses incurred by the Wehrmacht changed the overall balance of power in favor of the Red Army. The operations plan envisaged delivering the main strike by the 4th and 9th Guards armies from the area north of Székesfehérvár to the southwest with the aim of encircling the 6th SS Panzer Army. Subsequently, the main forces were to continue the offensive towards Papa, Sopron, and further to the Hungarian-Austrian border, while part of the forces would advance on Szombathely and Zalaegerszeg with the aim of encircling the enemy's Nagykanizsa grouping from the north. The 26th and 27th Armies were to begin their offensive later to assist in the destruction of the encircled enemy. The 57th Soviet and 1st Bulgarian Armies, operating on the left flank of the 3rd Ukrainian Front, were to launch an offensive south of Lake Balaton with the task of defeating the opposing forces and capturing the oil-producing areas centered in the city of Nagykanizsa. The 46th Army of the 2nd Ukrainian Front, reinforced by the 6th Guards Tank Army and 2 breakthrough artillery divisions, was to begin its offensive south of the Danube on March 17 to 18, in conjunction with the forces of the 3rd Ukrainian Front, to defeat the opposing enemy group and advance towards the city of Dir.